Right now, I'm about to cover why I just loaded the boat on this dip, plus why Vanguard CEO is lying through his teeth about Bitcoin and how he feels about it. Let's get into that. All right, so Vanguard CEO says that they will not offer a spot Bitcoin ETF because it does not belong in a long-term portfolio and it is not a store of value. Really interesting. Now, I tweeted on that. If you want to follow me on Twitter at SirCryptoTips, I said, don't listen to what they say. Look at what they do. Vanguard is one of the largest investors of Bitcoin mining in the US. Not only that, but they own quite a big chunk of MicroStrategy, and I think they own about almost 8% right now. So you tell me, is he pro Bitcoin? I think he's pro Bitcoin. It kind of reminds me of Peter Schiff and his son. So Peter Schiff is the Bitcoin bear. I think he's plain. And his son is like pro Bitcoin. So it's kind of like they get to play both sides of the spectrum. Whereas in my opinion, I think this guy's very clever and people are going to sell hearing that Bitcoin is not a store of value from the Vanguard CEO. So what are they going to do? They're gonna freak out the market, and guess what? Guess who's gonna be buying? You can bet your butt that they are buying the dips. So is BlackRock, so is everybody else, so am I. If you want to see what we bought today, learningcrypto.com. I would suggest you go there. Let's go on to this. $680 million of liquidations over the past 24 hours. This is why I keep telling people, stay out of leverage. Like, there's no point. It's literally gambling. You're swimming with sharks. You're swimming with BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, and a lot of other people that are buying as much Bitcoin as possible. But guess who isn't buying Bitcoin? Dave Ramsey's. Okay, if you ever know who he is, he's like an old school guy. He teaches people how to get out of debt or whatever, but he also bashes Bitcoin pretty much every chance he gets. Here's what he said recently. Where does Bitcoin's $1 trillion market cap come from? It's all mist and smoke and mirrors. It's amazing that so many millions of people listen to this guy who doesn't understand economics or scarcity. It's incredible. And you know what? Here's a great tweet from Crypto CPA on Twitter. He says, Dave Ramsey math to become a millionaire by 30. Pay off your 1.5% mortgage, pay off your 0.9% car loan, buy a $2,000 used car so you can have $10,000 of repairs, use debit cards, not credit cards, don't allocate even a tiny bit into Bitcoin, and make coffee at home. Yes, it's exactly what is happening with Dave Ramsey. My suggestion is you don't listen to that guy. He is bought and paid for from bankers, in my opinion. And you can let me know what you think with your comments below. I'm pretty opinionated on the guy. Next up, let's look at how many Bitcoin are being taken off the market by these spot Bitcoin ETFs. I'm going to show you this chart. You're not going to believe it, but this is from BitMEX Research. Now, this chart goes from January 21st through March 3rd. And look at this chart right now. Look at how much Bitcoin institutions are buying. And it's not relenting. And I think they realize that they have a certain amount of time before the rest of the world hops in on it. So they're going to try to get as much Bitcoin as possible. That's Michael Saylor's strategy. And that is what Heidi and I have been doing. We've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin for a very long time. So what to take from this? Listen. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Okay, I've seen a lot of people saying, okay, we're going to make it to $500,000 million Bitcoin. It's going to go up forever. Guys, control your emotions. I know a lot of people are excited on Twitter, on YouTube or whatever. Listen, nothing is going to go up forever. There's going to be a horrible correction. There's going to be a horrible bear market. This time is no different. than all the rest of the cycles. It's just we have different types of people in this space now. And Bitcoin is becoming more and more recognized, which does mean that there's going to be less and less supply out there. But keep in mind that as prices rise, people that have been holding Bitcoin for a very long time, they're going to start selling profits, especially at 90K, 100K, 110K. Like the old school people are going to start selling, and guess who's going to buy those? It's going to be BlackRock, and it's going to be potentially retail, which is only going to hold it for a little bit until the bear market starts, and then they're going to sell. And then guess who's going to buy up all the bear sells? It's going to be BlackRock and Fidelity. And the next bull market after this, they're going to already probably have more Bitcoin than Satoshi. At least I think BlackRock is going to hold more Bitcoin than Satoshi. Also, my prediction this year, we top this year. I know you're going to hate me for this, but leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Anyways, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.